Want to ride bikes here? And I got an epic buy I just bought. I picked up three bikes. From a scrapper. A college was moving out when the students go away and they get rid of bikes. And he picked me up three nice bikes. This right here is a Cannondale Quick on the large size. It's on the cheaper side of the commuter bikes. We got Shimano 3-piece, Atlas rear derailleur, and a SIS Shimano front derailleur. Cheap pedals, they say quick on them, meaning they're Cannondale stock pedals. And the same with that C4 stuff you get on Cannondale stock bikes. Handlebar, stem, headset. We got V-brakes that are labeled Cannondale. The saddle is labeled Quick 2 from Cannondale, but it's got a nice little seat post that I can change this saddle at. Now both inner tubes are flat. They will not hold here, so I'll be putting two inner tubes on this bike. As you see, it's marked up right here from being on a rack maybe. It's got some wear and tear. I'll do my best to clean this up. I don't know if my wife will be riding this or what we're going to do with it yet. It's still pretty filthy dirty. That's bike one. The next two are ones that I'm definitely keeping for myself. Why? Because I almost bought one or the other at one time. Bike two. What we got here is a Co-op REI Special. This is a CTY 1.1. It's a couple years old, but this one is like brand new. Everything is bone stock, from the Kenda tires to the Tektro mechanical disc brakes to the 3-piece Shimano to the Sierra Shimano rear derailleur. Stock pedals, but you know what? These ain't bad to keep on. It's got a front turny derailleur, came with a Planet Bike bottle holder, a shadow seat. I don't know if this came with the bike. I'm pretty sure it came with the bike when you got it, but it's like brand new. It had a cover on it and I took it off and it revealed that saddle. Everything is bone stock on this bike. Like I said, I got it from a guy who scraps, and he gives me all the bikes. I give him money for these because he goes out and finds them, so I reward him or I make a deal with him. It's like a deal, not a reward. It's always good to know a scrapper who does an area that finds good bikes, because then I buy them from him. That way I can get a profit if I flip the bikes. But when REI had these in stock, I almost bought one. People must know I do a video because 7 cars just passed. As you see, a truck, and look, another car. They must know when I do videos. Look at that, look. I turn the camera on, look, 2 cars. I swear, living in a city can just be hard sometimes. Back to the bike. Yes, I cleaned it up. It was like new, still have the little knobbies on it. So I add this to my collection because I'm not going to sell it. Now we're going to the best bike I got so far from him. This is the bike that I almost bought, I think 7 years ago maybe, or maybe longer. There we go. It's a GT Zasker Expert. Yes, my first tubeless carbon bike. It has a lot of nice parts and things I gotta change, such as a rusty chain, crank bother pedals, and these short handlebars. Yes, it has all Ritchie stuff. I don't have Ritchie handlebars, but I got a pair that's black. no labels or numbers on them to say how long they are or nothing. I know it's just this much wider, and that's what I need. The tires are Kenda Karma's L3R Pro Stick E tires. They got knobbies left, and check it out, they still have fluid in it, so I can pump them up. It's a medium frame, that's what I rock. It's got Shimano Dior LX brakes. It's got Shimano LX rear derailleur and a Shimano Dior front derailleur. Shimano Dior crankset too, which I might make this a 1x. Right now it's a 3x. I'm going to try to soak this chain to see if I can save it. But who knows? A new one maybe. It's got the RockShox front forks. It's got the lockout right here. Lockout right there. I mean, that's the shock adjustment. This is the lockout. Pretty nice bike. Oval saddle with a Ritchie Pro stem, or seat post, sorry. This video for these 3 bikes is taking me a half hour due to all the damn traffic. Never fails every time I pick up a camera. Yep, this is my first carbon bike with tubeless tires. Yep, I'm definitely taking these off these Crank Brothers. I don't ride clipless. So yeah, that got to change. The chain, handlebars, and these are actually lock-on grips. Not bad for a project, and not bad for a friend hooking me up. Now you might add, how'd I get these? I scrap, and I go to the scrap yard. I met a guy who scraps, and I asked him, does he find any bikes? He says yes. So we became friends, and now I give him money, he gives me the bikes he finds. Nice deal. This bike also has a Shimano Dior hubs, but they're on a rim from WTB. Speed disc. I gotta get me some like gray pedals or black. I got some black ones I might put on. They're plastic. I have these pedals right here. And get this, they even say GT. They're stock pedals, but for now till I get good pedals, I'll rock these. To me, I don't want them Crank Brothers because I ride these. To top it all, I found these in a bin. I was out scavenging. I dumpster dive. I found these pedals, a frame, a rim, and a bike tire. So I kept it. All parts I find I use on other bikes that I donate. Now you might add, why'd I get these 3 bikes? I wanted them. I've been wanting a GT, and I wanted a carbon one. So yes, I got lucky, that's all. This will be in some future videos. By the way, I got these bars. I forgot to add them in. So they're aluminum till I might get some carbon handlebars for that GT. That way it's super light. As I film, yep, it happens every time. This is Wanna Ride Bikes, signing out.
Take it like it.